What is up, everybody? It's Glen Brown, and welcome back to the YouTube series. Listen, if you're brand new here, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. It has been an honor to literally push out this free value to you guys, to give so many people the opportunity to recreate their mindset, their skill set, and their habits, and become the top 1% in their industry. With that being said, I want to say thank you all for those who have texted me, reached out to me, just commented, loved and support, liked, shared, subscribed. Literally, every single one of you, I appreciate you, and I have so much love in my heart for you all. And if you ever need anything, you know I got your back for life. With that being said, guys, I am a direct resource to Andy Elliott, the #1 sales trainer in the world. And if you guys want more information than what I'm giving you in these free videos and this free series for you guys, listen, please call or text me at 573-305-9393. Andy literally has anything that you can need, any kind of information, any resources and education that you need to become the top 1%. I promise you, Andy has it, or if he does not, he will create it for you. With that being said, if you guys need anything, please call or text me. I got your back for life. But let's get started on this, which is going to be huge. This series right here might be a 6-part series. It's going to be massive, okay? This will literally change your life and change the way that you literally go about doing your day-to-day business with every single client. Okay, with that being said, the perfect sales process. We have an open and we have a close. Today we're going to be starting with the intro, which is the most important thing. You have to learn how to master a stranger. You have to learn how to literally make them love you within 30 seconds. If you can do this, who can beat you? Nobody, okay? So if you master this, if you consciously pay attention, you get a pen, you get a piece of paper, you write it down, and you go and utilize this information, dude, you're separating yourself from everybody. You're a scarce product, you're rare, and the market's going to pay you like so. So let's get started. So, rule number 1. You must have a delusional belief. Literally, you have to believe in yourself, your product, what you do more than anybody else in the world, and more than whoever you're meeting, more than anybody else that client has ever met in their lives, okay? So before you speak to anyone over the phone or in person, you have to believe in yourself at the highest level possible. And you have to believe that everybody can buy, they came to buy, and they will buy as long as you do your job. If you realize this and you understand that everybody's a buyer, literally there is no tire kickers like I put right here. There's no tire kickers. They do not exist. Everybody is interested and everybody wants to buy, okay? It's up to you. As long as you do your job, they can buy, they will buy, as long as you fulfill what you have been obligated to do so, and you give them a show worth paying for. So you have to change your mindset, change the way you speak, change your attitude, change the belief that you have, and you will be able to sell 10 for 10. If you think that's stupid, listen, you have a delusional belief and a kind of obscured mindset. You have to realize everybody can buy, and if you're the best, they will buy. I promise you. Okay. So you must believe this. Every deal, everybody you speak to, it is a deal, no matter what. So the client needs your help. Whoever comes to you, whether it's on the phone or in person, dude, if they came to you, they need something that you have. So it's your obligation to help them. So you have to become the professional to get them what they need in the fashion that they need it and have the best attitude in the world. Okay, so they're not reaching out just to waste time. You have to realize that. So write that down. And write down a line and draw an intro. And I just messed that up a little bit. That's okay. Write intro and then write all the way down to the end. Write lifetime referral, because there's an entry, there's an open and there's a close, and we're gonna master all of it from start to finish, so you can have exactly what you want, which is your dream life. So number 2, you have to have a great attitude. Okay, literally, you have to be able to have an infectious energy, and you must show that you're fired up and you're passionate about your life. So you might ask, what is infectious energy? Literally, it means when someone is around you, when they're spending their time with you, you must infect them with your energy. You have to have a great just fire and passion inside of you that transfers over to them. It doesn't matter what kind of state they're in. It doesn't matter if they're having a 1 out of 10 day, the worst day of their life. If you're having the best day of your life, you're going to bring them up. You can't let them bring you down. You have to bring them up, compliment them, help them, and just literally figure out their problems, what they're going on, what you can help solve that will help them have a better day, and execute, execute, execute. This is how you win. With that being said, in order to do business with anybody, in order whenever you meet somebody to get them to like you, you have to earn the right to ask for more time. How are we going to do this? By literally understanding our sales process and understanding that everybody can buy, will buy, as long as we do our job, and having the greatest energy and infectious attitude that anyone has ever seen in the world. Okay. So you must do a good job that the client quickly decides that they like you and they want to stick with you through the entire sales process. So in order to do this, like I said, you just utilize having an infectious energy, a great attitude, a great belief, confidence, and just competence that they trust you and know, okay, This is the person I want to do business with. They're different. They're making me feel a different type of way. And people can literally just feel if you care about them. People can feel if it's genuine. People can tell if you're a professional. And if you are, dude, there's amateurs walking around everywhere in the world. So if you separate yourself and you're able to show that you're different, that you truly care about them and you love them, and whether they buy something from you or not, you are just there to help them in any way possible, they will love you. They will want to stick with you the entire sales process, and they'll want to buy everything off of just you for the rest of their life. So you have to master this. Okay, so people are judging you very quickly, just like you're judging them. So you have to be sharp and you have to make the best first impression in the first 30 seconds. You only get to make a first impression once with anybody in your life. And that one first impression can literally determine what they think about you for the rest of their life. So we have to learn how to master a stranger. So the second you meet somebody, what do they see? Whenever you go to meet somebody, what do you see? You're going to see their posture. So do you have a good posture? Or are you slumped over? Or are you upbeat? Are you happy? They're going to be able to see your body language, the way you talk, the way you move your hands, the way you move your feet. Just, do you take care of yourself? Are you clean? You know, your cleanliness. Do you shave your face? Is your hair looking good? You know, do you have any straggly hairs or whatever? Are you taking care of your nose hairs? Are you taking care of your teeth? They're going to be able to tell this within seconds before you even go to say hi, your name, or anything. They're also going to be able to see, just your attitude, your smile. Are you happy? Are you having the best day of your life? And do you care? Listen, if you walk through and you're just like this, kind of monotone, you kind of look angry. But if you're like just walking around, you're just having a great day, people will be able to see that and they will love that and they'll be able to relate with that so quickly. And that's how you make a great first impression. So right out the gate, you must show everybody how much you care about them. So right when you go to meet them, literally you have to have the awareness to be fired up, plugged in, and just ready to serve people at a high level. Dude, this world is not about you, and it's not about how much money you make. It's literally about helping others solve their problems and giving them customer service like they've never had, changing their lives, making their days better, their weeks better, their months better, their years better. You're going to be changing somebody's life completely just by having a great attitude and giving love. And listen, this is huge. You have to give your best to somebody before you know anything about them. Don't give their best once you find out that you know that they can buy or they're in the market per se. Everybody's a buyer, and if you give them your best, they will buy. And if they don't buy right then, I promise you give them your absolute best and they will come back and buy from you, and this is how you become the top 1%. So, this is going to be number 3, and this is really just the intro overall. So we have to get down the intro by having a delusional belief, believing everybody can buy, will buy, and came to buy as long as you do your job, having a great attitude, having infectious energy, separating yourself and being different, and then we get into the intro. So when you go to meet somebody, every time you go to meet somebody in person or over the phone, you must compliment them. You must compliment them. And this is something I struggled with for a long time. I used to think, whenever I met somebody, I had the right idea, but I'd be like, dude, you look good today. You have nice shoes. And you can still do that. You want to compliment somebody, especially as you're going and you're building a relationship with them, which is going to be creating the gap, which will be video number 2 in this series, which you cannot miss that. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you will be updated so you can just check it out as soon as it drops, guys. With that being said, you want to compliment them, what they look like, what they're wearing. Dude, you look like an athlete, man. How long did you play? You be slamming on that thing, huh? You have to build a relationship and have charisma. But before we get to there, you must compliment them in a different way. So, with that being said, as you're shaking their hand or as you're on the phone or in person, so for an in-person example, okay? So when you go to meet somebody, you want to be like, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're having the best day of your life. Glen Brown, what's your name? Andy, that's amazing, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. How can I serve you today? Are you here for sales or for service? So if you're in automotive, you always want to say, are you here for sales or are you here for service? But it might be different for your industry. So just pick that up as you go. But you want to say, okay, so when you come out, you want to have your hand up. You're going to meet somebody, let's say it's in business, right? Let's just say because I work in insurance. Let's say I'm going to go meet somebody in insurance. I'll walk up, put your hand up to disarm them. Hey guys, how's it going? And you might even want to have your hand over your heart as well, because this just looks genuine. It disarms them and lets you know you're smiling, you have a great attitude. They're already going to be open to you. So, hey guys, how's it going? And then you say, I hope you're having the best day of your life. My name is Glen. What's your name? As you go to shake their hand, you're shaking their hand, right? Okay, I shook your hand. Then they'll say their name. Let's say they say Andy. And then you say, Andy, it's a pleasure to meet you. And you shake their hand again. Andy recommends don't let go of their hand until they say their name and then shake their hand again. So let's do this again. So you'll be like, hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having the best day of your life. My name's Glen, and what's your name? And they'll say, Andy, it's a pleasure to meet you. So you shake their hand twice, then you'll let it go. You'll step back. So what brought you in today? Or if you're coming into them, of course, that's just whatever your industry is, you'll learn how to transition into it. So man, I mean, it's a pleasure to be speaking with you. How can I serve you today? You know, what's on your mind? What are some things that I can do to help you and serve you at the highest level, help your business, make it more efficient for you, and just solve your issues? What can I do for you? So depending on your industry, if it's automotive, for instance, like I said, you'll say, hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having the best day of your life. My name is Glen Brown, and your name? Like Will, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Listen, how can I serve you today? Are you here for sales or are you here for service? Okay, so you just have to determine what's yours, but you want to make sure to compliment them. Complimenting them is the biggest part of the whole thing. Listen, you have to learn to onboard people, master them in 30 seconds, literally bring them onto your brand, let them see and represent what you are, who you are. And listen, if you're out there and you're like, dude, that's freaking corny. Bro, it's not about you. It's not about being corny. It's not about how you feel in your freaking little baby ego. It is literally about you being able to have an infectious energy, change people's lives, show that you're different so the market pays you for being different. It's to let them know that they're important. Dude, people want to feel significant. People want to feel like they're cared about, and they are. You just have to become that person, and you haven't yet. Once you realize that the more you love, the more you give, it's the more you get in this world. And it's not even about what you get. It's about what you give. So from today forward, we're going to give way more than we take. And that is how we're going to win. With that being said, over the phone, let's say, I was an automotive salesman in insurance sales. So if you guys need anything in insurance, I always got your back. But in automotive, say someone rings in, they call us in, right? So you say the same thing. I hope you're having the best day of your life. This is Glenn in sales. How can I serve you today? And then they'll say, I was looking for XYZ car. Hey, no worries. I can definitely help you with that. And you can say, no worries. I can definitely help you with that. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? And then they'll say, John. John, man, I love that name. That's actually my best friend's name. So now you'll start to create familiarity. So let's run that back again. Why would you do that? So you're complimenting them right out the gate. Right out the freaking gate before they've even had the chance to say their name or anything. This will separate you. So again, they call in, ring, ring. You'll say, I hope you're having the best day of your life. This is Glenn in sales. How may I serve you today? They will say, I need help looking for a Ford F-150. Hey, perfect. I could definitely help you with that. And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? They'll say, John. John, man, that is an amazing name. That's one of my best friend's name. It's so nice to be talking with you. Listen, I actually just reset my computer, so it'll give me about 30 seconds and I'll get all the information that you need about this vehicle. Is that okay? They'll say yes. And that's when you'll start fact-finding, qualifying, figuring out about them. Well, actually, you'll be creating the gap before that. So in that phone call, and we're not going to go into creating the gap, but on that phone call, when you say, I just reset my computer, it's going to take me about 30 seconds and I'll get all the information on this truck that you called about. That is creating the gap. They're going to be, every time, they'll 100% understand, and that gives you a chance to build a relationship, ask about them, ask about why they're in the market, where they're from, etc., and just build a relationship with them. That's going to be key into the next videos. So, with that being said, whenever you meet somebody, why are we complimenting them? The truth is, ask yourself, when's the last time somebody complimented you ever? When's the last time someone literally came up to you and said, I hope you're having the best day of your life? Never. They never do that. When's the last time a stranger did that? When's the last time a stranger did that before you even got a chance to say one word to him? Listen, it just doesn't happen. So what does that mean? That means if you're able to do this, like I said, you have separated yourself from the pack. You are in the top 0.001% and you're going to get paid and treated like the top 0.1% in your industry. People will love you. People will want to do business with you and will want to buy everything that you can sell off of you for the rest of your life. They'll want to just be friends with you, be around you, hang around you longer because you're different, because you truly care. Okay, so how many times has someone said something to you? Okay, so like I said, it's not cheesy, it's not corny, it's not about you. This is why you're not in the top 1% if you don't do this. Don't have a freaking ego. Don't think that, oh, I can't do that. That's just weird. It comes off weird. People aren't going to like that. Dude, people like that. I promise you. I've had experience myself. Like I said, if you don't know my testimony, I went from being a broke loser, making $2,500 a month, to making over $12,000 a month in the automotive industry. With that being said, making up to $12,000 in the automotive industry in just like 6 months by training with Andy. Not even on the blind spot course. If I was utilizing this blind spot course and I was in the automotive industry, I'm not even kidding, I would make $20,000 plus a month. And it's not about the money. It goes to show you that anybody, if you train and you plug into positive things and you're actually trying to learn and better yourself every day, you can go from being a broke loser to whoever you want. You can be going from down in the dumps to literally the leader, the example, the standard that you've always wanted to set for you and your family and give them that dream life. So you have to plug into this training. You have to consciously pay attention, utilize it, and you'll get whatever you want. So So don't let go of their hand, like I said, until they say their name. Walk up with your hand to disarm them, like I said, and then drop your shoulder as you go to shake their hand. So again, one more time, just to end the video. Whenever you go to meet somebody, you'll say, "Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're having the best day of your life. Glen Brown, what's your name?" Justin, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. How can I serve you today? That's if someone's coming to you. Obviously, you have to make it work for your industry. But disarm them by saying, "Hey guys, what's going on?" Compliment them. "I hope you're having the best day of your life. My name is Glen Brown. What's your name?" Justin, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. How can I serve you today? However the language is going to work in your industry, and learn to learn new languages. And how are you going to do that? By literally plugging into Andy. Andy has so much free training. I have so much free training now on my YouTube series. Go learn some new language. Go become a different person. Plug into the right things. Do not be watching entertainment and MTV and Sports Center and all this crap, bro, the news. Plug into things that are going to make you better. It's either going to make you sharper or make you duller. You're either going to grow or you're going to die. It's your choice. It's your life. And you are the manager of your life. You run your life, and you have to set the standard, the example for you. And if you ever want a team, they have to look up to you. And the only way they're going to look up to you is if you are not a fraud and you do what you say you're going to do. And you are going to become that person. With that being said, guys, like I said, if you guys need anything, if you want the full caboodle, okay, Andy, whole blind spot series literally has changed everything for me. I would love for you guys to get all the information that you truly need to literally change your life. Literally. With that being said, guys, call or text me at 573-305-9393. I'll get you all the information you need. We'll hook up. We'll have a relationship for life. It's not about selling you anything. It's not about the money. I could care less about the money. Andy could care less about the money. But you have to spend the money. You have to literally, like, it's almost like a pay to play, right? So you have to pay to utilize the information. If you don't pay for it, you're not going to use it, right? So you have to pay for it to get it. And once you pay for it, it's going to make you and force you to literally utilize the information. So that's what we have to do. And listen, guys, I just want to build a brotherhood and a sisterhood. I want as many people out there to recreate their lives, have testimonies so that they can change their own lives, and then they can tell others, and they can go and compound and literally change their lives. And then so let's say you right now are watching the screen, you buy the blind spot course, you change your life, okay? And then you go and tell 2 other people, and then they have the same results, and they change their lives. And then those 2 people tell 2 other people, and it just compounds and compounds and compounds. That is the whole point. It's not about me. It's not about Andy. It's about literally living for God, living to help others recreate their mindset, recreate their skill set, their mindset, their habits, and becoming who they have always wanted to be, and becoming the top 1% and having the lifestyle that their family craves. Okay, guys, with that being said, we also do have something absolutely free you can join. It's called the Elliott Challenge. Hashtag Elliott Challenge on anything social media. Tag me at GlenBrown234 and put 1 out of /1095. What does that mean? We're on day 42 today. Tomorrow will be day 43, of course. I'm sure you guys could guess that, right? With that being said, me and my fiance, Anna, we're on this path. Andy said, if you go hard for 2 or 3 years, 3 years is 1,095 days straight. We are growing spiritually, getting closer to God. We're growing physically, going to the gym every single day. Mentally, we're just more clear from going to the gym, from being spiritually healthy, from being physically healthy. And then emotionally, just having the best attitude, learning, new skill set, new habits, learning how to love each other as much as we love ourselves, and giving more to the world every day. If you do that every single day without fail, you cut out the devil and all the distractions in the world, Andy guarantees whatever you want in life, you will have it in 3 years. Whatever you want, literally, you will be a millionaire within 3 years. It's not about being a millionaire. I don't care about the money. All I care about is changing people's lives, being able to give back to the church, give back to charities, give back to family and loved ones and people in need, and the people who really need it more than me. All the stuff I have, the shirt on my back, the house I live in, literally however much money I earn one day, it's not mine. It's all from God. And so I've been down in the dumps where I've made $0. Where I had no money, right? So whenever I get this certain amount of money, this is my word. I'm not going to be stressed about the money and worry about the money because it's not my money, okay? I'm going to live a great life, God willing, but that money, that excess money I earn, I'm not going to be concerned about it. I'm not going to let it bog me down. I'm going to give as much as I can away because it's not about me. It's about the world. It's about helping others. With that being said, if you guys are on the same page with me, if you guys want to literally change the world to be world changers that God created you to be, guys, please call or text me at 573-305-9393. We'll get you on the road to recreation, get you plugged into Andy Elliott's training. He also has free training on YouTube. Check him out, guys. Check out the rest of my videos on my YouTube series, and let's get started to literally becoming the man or woman that God created you to be. Love you guys so much, and have a great night.